Hello and welcome to another AIC video. What you see in front of you today is a Lenovo Thinkbook Plus Gen 3. This laptop I've had for a little while. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to do my review of it because I've been in the middle of a move working on that. But before I publish that video, I wanted to go ahead and open it up and create a video showing you guys the internals, see what's upgradable, what's not. And that is where we are at. So first and foremost, there is only one thing on here that is upgradable. I guess two things. You have your storage here. It is an NVMe drive, and you have this massive 63 watt-hour battery. Just ginormous physically in the machine. Takes up most of the space in here. But I'm kind of disappointed to see, obviously the memory is soldered. The CPU, of course, is soldered. That's pretty expected at this point. I am glad that the storage is not. It does have these two massive cooling fans. It does just have the CPU. It does not have dedicated graphics on here. And so that is a lot of cooling for just a CPU, but it is a fairly powerful one. I'll go to that in my full review. This is just showing you the internals here. Under here is just the heat pipes. I already pulled that up for that CPU. I'm guessing this is the RAM here that is more passively cooled from those heat pipes. Again, the two big fans, they're different sizes, which I find to be interesting. Kind of weird to me to have two different size fans in here, but I guess if you're looking for as much cooling as possible while keeping within the space available, that's what you got to do. That's it. I don't see that the Wi-Fi, I see cables coming over here. So that is the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth chip right there, and it is soldered as well. So even that is not upgradable on this system. So when you buy this system, if you decide to buy the system, buy the spec that you plan on using long term. Now, as far as opening this laptop up, there are 9 screws. They are a Torx 5-bit. And they are all the same. I have my set here so you can see the one I'm using is the number 5 there, Torx 5. With these Torx bits, you want to make sure you use the correct size of, can I get that to focus? Probably not, no. You want to use the correct screwdriver bit. They do strip out super easy if you are using a bit that is the incorrect size. So make sure that you use the correct size on that for sure. And when you go to tighten them, do not over tighten them. You will strip them out so easy, and then they are really hard to remove. Ask me how I know. Actually, I don't want to relive that trauma. Now, as far as removing the cover itself, I would say that this is by far one of the hardest covers I've had to remove, just in the ability to get something in there to separate the two halves. I had to remove the stylus, and then around the stylus, very carefully so I didn't scratch anything, I have this metal spudger that I was able to get in there and just pry it just open enough to then get my pry picks, my plastic pry picks open in there to pry things apart. Very hard. I would not, since there's nothing to upgrade other than storage, you're not going to be opening this up anyway. So this is not something I would buy expecting to service myself. The vents here for the fans are big enough that you're able to clean them out without much issue, without opening it. So yeah, I would not buy this with the plans of doing any kind of upgrades or changes. Not that it's geared or pointed to anybody who would be doing those sorts of things on their own machine, but I just thought I'd point that out. So anyways, if you have any thoughts, comments, or questions, leave those down in the comment section down below. I'll do my best to answer. But as far as a ZenBook Plus Gen 3, do not expect to be opening it and doing your own servicing. Just buy it with the storage you think you're going to use and call it a day. And the RAM. Get the RAM you expect to use. That is a big one for me. Anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you have an amazing day.